Information is power when it is shared. It is well page is all about creating awareness on health and well-being. To be healthy, you need to be in the right mind, positive thinking, healthy lifestyle, making the right choices about your health and well-being, awareness of natural things that can promote or improve your health, physical activities, emotional wellness, mental health awareness. Host Florence Adebola. Follow us on our page and let us share well. It is well. It is well. Information is power when it is shared. It is well page is all about creating awareness on health and well-being. To be healthy, you need to be in the right mind, positive thinking, healthy lifestyle, making the right choices about your health and well-being, awareness of natural things that can promote or improve your health, physical activities, emotional wellness, mental health awareness. Host Florence Adebola. Follow us on our page and let us share knowledge. It is well. It is well.
It is well. It is well. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Nice to see you. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. This is your daughter, your friends, Florence Adebola. We are live both on YouTube and Facebook. Our YouTube page is called It Is Well TV, while on Facebook we are called It Is Well. Good evening, everyone, as we're joining us. We appreciate you. Please, as we're joining us, we want to know that you are there by just showing up. Maybe you're giving us a thumb up, write comments there, let us know that you are there. Let us just know that you are there. Good evening, everyone, as we're joining us. Good evening, David. I can see you there. Good evening, Madam Comfort. Hey, hi, David. Thanks for joining us. Good evening, Jolly. Nice to see you. Good evening, Oluwatosin. I can see that. Thank you for joining us. Good evening, Omolara. Thank you for joining us. Please, our topic this evening is importance to our health. We want every one of us to come and learn. We need to learn. I am guilty of the topic we want to share this evening. And I know you too might be guilty of it in one way or the other. Thank you, Susie. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening, Caleb. Thank you for joining us. Please, we want every one of us to interact well on the comment section this evening. We want to, please, I don't want you to leave it for me alone. I want a lot of interaction on the comment section, please. You feel free to express yourself, please. And if you know that what we are saying, you buy in the idea, you can give us a thumb up. You can give us a sign that you are really enjoying the educative show. This evening, we want to talk about something that I know many of us, we are guilty of. I personally, I don't have to lie. I am guilty of it. And I'm trying to work on it at the moment. So it is not good for me to know the information and not share it out there for people to benefit from it. That is why we were here this evening. Please and please, if you know some of your friends that are not on Facebook, if they have YouTube, you can just tell them to go and search for It Is Well TV on their YouTube. We are live there at the moment as well. We are live at YouTube at the moment. It Is Well TV on YouTube. They'll be able to find us there. So this evening, we want to interact. We want comment section to just be rolling because we want everybody to benefit. And even Facebook, they will know that you are actually gaining one or two things when you comment, when you press like button, when you press love button. They will know that you're actually gaining something, and it will help us to build this page. It will help us to build this page. Thank you, every one of us. Good evening, Folashade. I can see you there. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. You see, our topic this evening is chewing your food. The way we chew our food. Do we actually chew our food properly before we swallow it? Thank you, Omalara. Yes, please help us to share the program as well as you are joining us. Help us to share the program. Please help us to tell your friends and family. Let us come and join us in this educative show. We want to pass this information out. A lot of us, many of us, we eat our food in a rush. We don't even chew it properly in our mouth before we swallow it, and we don't even know the damages it's causing to our health. So that is why we want to pass this information out this evening. We want to bring this information. We want a lot of people to gain one or two things tonight. I am going to gain as well because I know I am guilty of it in one way or the other. So I don't want to keep the information to myself alone. I don't want to know the benefits of chewing my food properly before I swallow it alone. I want to pass it out there. And because you know that this page, what we do is we share information. We create awareness that we know can be good, that be of good use to our health, to our well-being, to our family, to everyone around us. That is what this page is all about. And this evening, we want to talk about chewing your food. Chewing your food. What happens when you don't chew your food properly before you swallow it? What happens to your body? What happens to your health? A lot of us, we are complaining of one thing or the other after eating. We might not even know the cause of it. You might just be saying, no, I'm not feeling okay. I just finished eating, but I'm not feeling okay. Or maybe after you finish eating, in one way or the other, you develop some symptoms that you might not even know what is actually causing it. So we want to pass the awareness. I just want to ask this question. Do you even know that chewing your food properly is good for your health? If you support, let me see it in the comment section. Do you actually believe, do you actually agree with me that chewing your food properly before swallowing is actually good for your health? Do you agree to this statement? Do you even believe? Do you know? Do you actually know that it is good for your health or not? If you don't know, you might say you don't know. There is no crime in saying you don't know. Because at times, I can see myself sometimes, at times I will be in a rush to eat my food. Because of one thing or the other, I'll be in a rush. I don't even know that I am not doing myself good, rushing my food, because I will not be able to chew it properly before I swallow it, because I'm in a rush, because I am rushing it. So this awareness tonight will be able to make use of, we'll be able to pass it on to our children. We'll be able to give the information to our loved ones. We'll be able to give the information to our family that, no, you need to chew your food properly before you swallow it. Yes, Jolly, yes, it does. That means, yes, you agree with that statement. Yes. If you agree to, let me see your thumb up that if you agree that you need to chew your food properly before you swallow it. A lot of us, some people, they don't chew their food. They just swallow it like that. They just swallow it. This evening, we want to create the awareness. We want to educate ourselves. We want to release the information, pass the information out there that not able to chew your food properly before you swallow it is not good for your health. It's not good for my health. There's a lot of side effects that comes along with us not chewing our food properly. There is a lot of side effects. There is side effects to it. And there's a lot of benefits. There is a benefits that comes along why if we are able to chew our food properly. There's a lot of benefits that comes along with that as well. So this evening, we want to go along. If you don't chew your food, if you don't chew your food slowly and carefully, oh my God, I'm going to read that message. If you don't chew your food slowly and carefully, it could get stuck in your throat. Thank you, Omalara. Thank you for that information. Yes, that is part of it. You can get stuck in your throat. Let me read what Jolly Jolly said as well. As people, who don't chew their food well enough before swallowing often develop digestive problem, and there are also greater risk of choking. You see, a lot of people are complaining of digestive system problem. They might not even know that this simple thing, this simple process that we all need to do, is the one causing it. This simple, it might be simple, but it actually has a lot of benefits. It actually has a lot of good effect on our health, on our well-being, if you are able to chew your food properly. What happens when you don't chew your food properly? What happens to your health? What happens to my health? You know, the reason why I'm doing this, when I'm doing this particular, creating this particular awareness, I was at work yesterday. I did a morning show yesterday when I was at work yesterday. I did a quick look because I felt it in my spirit just to speak to someone out there. But, you know, during my lunch break, because I was in a rush, I quickly rushed the lunch because we have something to do at work. You know, I just, since that time, it's like my tummy was just like somehow. And I was watching a program, because when I'm watching a program, I'm just looking for information. I'm looking for something to benefit. That's the woman just made mention of that, chewing your food properly. Oh my God, I just grabbed that information. I grabbed that statement, chewing your food properly before swallowing it. And I went and did my own research. When I did my own research, I actually know, oh my God, this was the cause of what happened to me yesterday. Why? Because I was unable to chew my food properly before swallowing because I was in a rush. And I said, no, instead of me knowing this thing to myself alone, I need to pass the information out. It is actually good for our health if we are able to chew our food properly before swallowing it. Why should we chew our food properly before swallowing it? Why do we need to do that? Why do you need to do that? Why do we have to encourage? You know, we have to encourage our children as well to practice it, to know it, to let it be their habits now as they are growing up, to be able to chew their food properly before swallowing it. It's actually, let us train our children as well. Let us train them right from their younger age now, so that they will be able to learn how to chew their food properly. They will not be in a rush to eat their food, to quickly finish it. It's not actually good for our health. Please and please, as you are joining us, let us know that you are there. Please and please let us know so that we can know that you are there. Just let us know. Say something. Say good evening, so that we know that, just that we can recognize you. I know a lot of people are watching us, but we need to recognize you that you are there. Thank you, everyone. As you are joining, please help us to press like and love button and help us to share the program. We want the program to go viral because we want people to be able to learn. This program is for us to learn, to know one thing or the other, that we will make use of it in order to improve our health and in order to improve our well-being. Thank you so much for doing so. Why should we chew our food? There must be a reason why we need to chew our food before we swallow it. Why do you think you need to chew your food? You're not chewing your food properly can risk bacteria overgrowth in your stomach. Thank you, Jolly Jolly, for that comment. You can see that is why the comment is there, so that you can go back and read the comments later. And people that are going to watch this program later, they'll be able to read the comments. They'll be able to make use of one thing or the other, because when we put it there, out there, people will be able to make use of the comments. They will read it and they will digest it and they will make use of it. That is why the comment section is there for you to express your own opinion, your own feelings. Say what you know. Say what you think. Say what you know that is good. Say what you know, even if you don't understand anything. Feel free to ask the question. We are all learners there. Every one of us, we will be able to answer the question. Feel free. And please help us to share the program. When you don't chew your food enough, some people, they chew their food, but they don't chew it enough. Some people chew their food, but they don't chew it enough. Your digestive system become confused. That means your digestive system may not even know what to do. because you did not give it enough time to chew that food properly, to be able to pass the message to your digestive system. That means we want to overwork our digestive system if we did not chew the food properly before we swallowed it. Thank you, Folashade, for that love and light, but thank you so much. That means you did not chew the food properly. That means you are giving your digestive system more work to do. You are stressing it. That is where our mouth and our saliva is there for us to chew the food properly before you swallow it. That means if you don't chew your food enough, your digestive system become confused. Your body may produce enough enzyme needed, may not produce it. Your body may not produce enough enzymes that is needed for it to break down your food, which could lead to digestive problem. A lot of people are suffering from digestive problem out there, but they don't know the cause. They don't know the source. They don't know what is causing it. They don't actually know that, oh, is this my fault? Is it the little thing that I can change in my behavior? Because it's a behavior that we all need to change. I need to change because I've told that I'm guilty of it as well, which I need to change as well. It's a bad habit that we all need to change as well. It's a bad habit. And if you don't chew our food properly before we swallowed it, it can lead to bloating. It can lead to bloating. I'm going to say the effects of it on our health first before I talk about the benefits. The negative effect that is going to have on your health, the negative impact of not chewing your food on your health is what I'm going to say first, so that you know why you need to chew your food properly before you swallow it, so that you know the impact of it on your health, so that you know the impact of it on your well-being. Because if anyone that is bloated, they are not going to be at ease. It's going to affect their well-being. Where you are not at ease, where you cannot sit down in one place, where you want to sleep, you are unable to sleep. That means you are not at ease. Because what? Because you did not eat your food. You did not chew that food properly before you swallow it. You know, at times, you not chewing your food properly, it can cause diarrhea. It can cause diarrhea because your digestive system does not have enough time to process the food, to digest the food before they actually go to where they have to go in your system. In your system, it can cause diarrhea. So people, they say they have diarrhea, but they don't actually know what causes it. They don't know what is causing it. Your children, your loved one, maybe they will eat and they will have diarrhea. They don't know what is causing it. You might be saying, oh, maybe you've eaten a poison, no? Or no. It might be because maybe you did not chew the food properly. You did not chew the food. Let me read what Folashade said. It said, can appendix grow in your stomach when you don't chew well? Because I don't really chew well, and I've once been operated on appendix. You see, it can actually result into it, because our digestive system must be able to break the food properly. At times you finish eating, you'll be feeling pain inside at the side of your stomach. You'll be feeling pain at the bottom of your stomach. You don't even know what is causing it. Yes, Folashade, it can cause it as well. It can cause kidney stone. Somebody mentioned it. It results to kidney stone as well. A lot of things that we don't even know, that this little thing, this bad, because it's an habit. Not be able to chew our food properly is an habit because we are in a rush. Or maybe because you are hungry, you quickly want to eat the food. Oh, the food is good, the food is tasty, and we are just rushing it. Now, I know the reason. I've come across, I have two examples. I've come across two people that I know, that I'll be thinking, oh my God, this person is too slow. Look at how this person is eating. He's so slow to finish his food. Now I know I am the one at fault, because the person will take his own time. You know, when we chew our food properly, it will take our time. We will take our time to chew it. We will take our time to eat the food, and we will enjoy it. You know, bear me witness. If you are in a rush eating your food, you don't enjoy it. If you don't have time to eat your food properly, you don't enjoy it. You don't enjoy it because we are all in a rush. Thank you, Sister Olugumi. Thank you for joining. They say, that's me. I'm guilty of it as well, because it actually happens to me yesterday when I was at work. I was in a rush, and by the time I finished the food, I was not myself. I was not at ease. And I said, what is going on? And I came across someone talking about chewing your food properly. And I went and did my research. And I said, oh my God, look at myself. Look at me. This is me. Because we are in a rush, we don't actually enjoy the food. We don't actually enjoy it the way we're supposed to enjoy. So this man, he will eat his food at its own time. He can take 1 hour to finish his food. Oh my God. I don't know, that man is doing himself good. I am the one at fault here. The man will take his own time to eat the food gradually, and he will finish. And just one of my colleagues, that colleague said, man, I don't even know that she is doing herself good. When she wanted to eat toast, it can take 30 minutes to finish one toast, because she would just be, that means she was just chewing it, try to chew it properly. I'm still going to tell you how the amount of time we need to chew our food before we actually swallow it, so that we all know that we have a lot of work to do. Oh, thank you, Reverend Mrs. for joining us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I actually know the amount of time, and I will show you the example. I will use myself as an example, how we need to chew our food, and the amount of time we have to chew it in our mouth before we actually swallow it. So it can cause heartburn. When you eat fast, it's still the same thing. You eat fast, but not in a rush. When you eat fast, you don't have time to chew the food. Reverend Mrs. There is anybody that eats fast, that we find time, that we have enough time to chew the food how you're supposed to do. When you rush your food, you don't have time to chew it. When you eat fast, you don't have time to chew it. Oh, that is why we need to actually know how we need to chew our food. This is going to improve our health in a lot of ways. This is going to help our health, because a lot of us, we complain of bloating, we complain of diarrhea, we complain of heartburns, acid reflux, cramps. When some people finish food, they complain of cramps in their stomach. Why? Because we did not chew the food properly before we swallowed it. This is part of the symptoms. This is part of the effect of not chewing our food properly before we swallowed it. This is the effect on our health. This is the effect on us. Please, let us take notes when our children is eating as well. Let us just encourage them to take their time to eat their food, to take their time to actually chew the food properly. Let them take time to chew it properly before they swallow it. Before they swallow it. I know people who do not chew rice at all. Oh my God. Somebody says some people, they don't chew rice, they just swallow it. No, not at all. We need to chew it properly. Let it mix with our saliva before we swallow. Before we swallow. Some people, they will develop cramps. They will develop nausea, headache. You will see common headache. We might be thinking, I'm having a headache. We might not even know the cause. Oh, maybe I did not sleep properly. Maybe I've stressed myself. You might not even know this simple bad behavior that I am guilty of, that you might be guilty of as well, is the cause of your headache. Not able to chew your food properly before you swallowed it. It can cause headache. It can cause skin problem as well. Skin problems, it can cause it. It can cause irritability, malnutrition. We all believe by rushing our food, we give us nutrients. We are missing out because we will not enjoy the nutrients from the food. Our saliva must be able to mix with our food. We chew it properly for us to be able to digest it, for us to be able to enjoy the nutrients in the food. And it can cause indigestion as well if we don't chew our food properly. And it can cause gas. A lot of people just be passing gas. Every time passing gas after eating. It's because they were unable, they did not chew their food properly. Please, this page is to create awareness. Is to pass information. This information, a lot of people might be guilty of it out there. A lot of people might not know that this is actually what they need to do. This is the cause of their problem, that this is the cause of what they are facing, this is the source of their, maybe their heartburn, the diarrhea, the cramps, the headache, the acid reflux they're having, or some of these symptoms that we have mentioned. When you rush to eat food, especially when it is hot, you get hot in your tongue and you don't even enjoy the food after all. That is it, you don't even enjoy. And the food needs to be enjoyed when we are eating it. If you don't enjoy the food, some people, they just eat just to eat for eating's sake, so that they want their belly to be full. No, we need to enjoy the food as well when we are eating it. We need to enjoy the food as well. So that is why we need to be careful. Let us monitor our children as well. We as an adult, let us take note of that. That whenever you want to eat, take your time. Take your time. Don't be in a rush. Because the damage it's doing to your health, you might not know it. The damage that is doing to your well-being, you might not know. If you are having a headache, there is no way you'll be at ease. If you're having diarrhea, there is no way you can relax. If you're having indigestion, there is no way you'll be at ease. Or when you are bloated, there is no way you'll be at ease. We just need to take our time. You need to take time. You need to take time. Look at all what we've mentioned, that when we don't chew our food properly, these are the things it can cause. Nobody wants to experience this. I don't want to experience, because I knew what I went through yesterday. I knew what I experienced yesterday. Even this morning, I was unable to eat on time, because it's like I'm full. It's because it's like I am full. That means the food I had yesterday, I'm still waiting for it to digest. Why? Because I rushed my food yesterday. I did not even chew it properly because I was in a rush. I was in a rush. So let us just take notes of that. Let us take notes of that. All those one. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Tell them. Let them tell their children. As a family, let us tell our family. Let us tell our loved one. Please and please, when you are eating, take your time. Don't be in a rush. Chew your food properly. That is the importance of this awareness. Chew your food properly before you swallow. Before you swallow it. You know, there's a lot of benefit that comes with this. If you are able to chew your food properly before you swallow, there's a lot of benefit that comes with it. Chewing your food is not only an important part of your digestive process, it is also beneficial to your overall health, because it's going to promote your health. It's going to improve your health. When you are able to chew your food properly, it's going to promote your overall health. It's going to promote your overall. When let that be in our brain. If you are able to chew your food properly, you are doing your digestive system good, because it's not going to overwork itself. Our digestive system is not going to overwork itself, because what our mouth needs to do has done its own. Our mouth and our saliva supposed to be able to chew the food properly. Our digestive system is not there for it to chew the food for us. Our mouth should be able to process the food properly, chew it properly, let it mix with our saliva before we swallow it, so that our digestive system will not overwork itself. So that our digestive system will not overwork itself. So when you chew your food properly, it is beneficial to your overall health, because it's going to promote it for you. You will eat your food, you will enjoy it. You will eat your food, you will relax. There is not going to be any side effect. You will not feel bloated, you will not feel headache, you will not be passing gas every time. You will not have acid reflux. You're not going to have cramps in your tummy. You're not going to have heartburn. A lot of you are suffering from heartburn there. They don't even know what is causing it. Try. Maybe this is just the solution to it. Maybe this is just simple exercise, because it's an exercise. Maybe this simple exercise is just what you need to do, and that is the solution to some of the symptoms that you are having. Please and please, let us try. And it helps our brain to develop properly. Look at these benefits. A lot of us, we might not even know that chewing our food properly helps our brain to develop properly. That is the research that I made. When I saw it, I said, oh my God. So chewing my food properly before I swallow it is helping my brain to develop properly. Because chewing your food properly increases the amount of blood that flows into the brain. Into the brain. When you are able to chew your food properly, it helps your brain to develop properly. That is why our children now, we need to put them into the routine. They are still growing now. We want their brain to grow properly. Let them chew their food because it's going to help them. It's going to help their brain as the children. It's going to help our brain and as adults as well. It's going to help our brain. It's going to help the blood to flow properly into our brain, to stimulate the brain. It's going to help our brain. When the blood flows into your brain, it's going to stimulate it for you. It's going to stimulate your brain. It helps in developing of intelligence of children. Oh my God. If you want your children to be intelligent, let them chew their food properly. You know, when their brain grows properly, they'll be intelligent. That's all. That child is very intelligent. That lady is very intelligent. If you want to, because I want to, let us all have that habit to chew our food properly because it's going to help in developing intelligence of children. It's the research that says so. It's an expert that said it. It's going to help in the development of intelligence of our children. And I know we all want our children to be intelligent. We know I want it for my children as well. I want it for you as well. That is why we are creating this awareness. That is where we are bringing out this informative and educative awareness out there for every one of us to be able to partake. Please and please, as you are joining us, we want you to help us to share the program. Share the program into all your groups, all the groups that you belong. Share it there. Share it on your wall. Share it, please. And help us to even invite your friends to follow the page. Invite your friends, invite your family member. Let them follow the page so that we all learn together. We are here to learn. We are here to get information. And we need to pass the information out there. So it's going to help us to develop our brain properly. Chewing properly can prevent memory loss in adults. You see, it can prevent memory loss in adults. A lot of people are having the issue with their memory at the moment. A lot of adults are having issues with their memory. Please, let us learn. Nobody wants to have memory loss. I don't want to have memory loss. Likewise, I know I don't pray it for any one of us. I don't pray for any of our followers. I don't pray for any of our family members. I don't pray for any of our loved ones. So when you chew your food properly, it's going to prevent you from memory loss for adults. It's good for your teeth when you chew your food properly. Yes, it's part of what I'm going to say. Thank you, Jolly. That is part of the points. It's good for your teeth as well. We're going to get there. Yeah, it prevents memory loss. Thank you, Caleb, for typing it there for us. When you are able to chew your food properly, it prevents memory loss in adults. It helps in developing of intelligence of children. Look at the two aspects. It's going to prevent memory loss for adults. It's going to develop our children intelligence. You see that we all benefit from it. Chewing our food properly, as we adults are benefiting from it, likewise our children. This is what everybody in the family, this is the good habit that every one of us in the family needs to incorporate into our daily routine when we are eating. It actually prevents memory loss in adults. Prevention of dental disease. Jolly just mentioned about the teeth. You know, when you chew your food properly, it prevents you from having dental diseases. That means your teeth. It prevents you from having dental diseases. Chewing promotes good production of saliva. You know, our saliva is working when we chew our food. Our saliva is working when we chew our food properly. So it promotes the good production of saliva. Saliva has the function of washing away food debris and bacteria remaining in the mouth. You know, when you are able to chew your food properly, there is not going to be a debris in your mouth. There is not going to be those remnants. It's going to wash them down. It's going to prevent our teeth from bacteria. It's going to prevent our mouth from bacteria. So all those debris that remain from the food that we were eating is going to wash them away. Our saliva. That is why we need to chew our food properly. It's going to prevent you from having dental diseases. A lot of us, we go to dental, we go for the checkup. We go to our dentist many times. But you can actually prevent it yourself. You have a lot to do yourself. Thank you, Mandy, for joining us. Good evening. It actually prevents you from having dental disease if you are able to chew your food properly, because your saliva will do its own job. You are giving the saliva to do its own parts. You are giving your saliva to work the way it's supposed to be. So saliva has the function of washing away food debris and bacteria remaining in the mouth, which leads to prevention of caries and gingivitis in the mouth. It's going to prevent us from tooth decay. It's going to prevent our teeth from diseases, from decay. No, when you chew your food, have it in your at the back of your mind. You are helping your brain, and likewise you are helping your teeth as well. You are helping it. Be able to chew your food properly is going to give you healthy stomach and intestine. You will have a healthy stomach and intestine, because what? Your mouth and your saliva, they are going to do their own job. Your stomach and your intestine, they are not going to do the job that your mouth and your saliva needs to do. They are not going to do it. They are going, each one of it, they are going to do their own job. Chewing activates the function of stomach and intestine. When you chew your food properly, chewing activates the function of stomach and intestine. That means they are going to function well. Your stomach, your intestine, they are going to function well when you are able to chew your food properly. They are going to function well. That is what you want to know. They are going to function well. They are going to function well when you are able. When you are able to chew your food properly, your stomach will not be overworked. Your intestine will be able to digest it. Your food will be able to flow through your intestine. Your stomach will work perfectly. Your intestine will work perfectly. And it will prevent you from kidney stone, for appendix, like people have mentioned there. Please and please, let us all have the habits to chew our food properly. Chewing our food properly can prevent us from cancer as well. Because at times, the food we're supposed to chew properly, we are just swallowing them. It's not good for our health. It's not good for us. So that is it. Because when you don't chew your food properly, it can cause cancer as well. Because the food is meant to be chewed properly. Chew properly in our mouth. It needs to mix with our saliva before we actually swallow it. Before we swallow it, it can prevent you from having cancer, bowel cancer, stomach cancer, kidney cancer. Because why? It's when you have kidney stone can lead to cancer as well, if it's not monitored, if you don't even know. Please and please, let us all please have it at the back of our mind that when you chew your food properly, there's a benefit that comes with it. There is benefit that comes with it when you are able to chew your food properly. Experts say chewing your food many times at a slower pace before swallowing can reduce your overall food intake, especially for as many people trying to lose weight. When you are able to chew your food properly, you take your time to chew your food properly. There is no way you are going to rush the food. A lot of us, we rush our food and we're asking for more. Because we rush it, and we are not full. But when you take your time to chew your food at a slower pace, it will reduce your overall intake. You will not be able to eat much. You will not be, for as many people that want to lose weight. That is why it prevents obesity. Yes, when you are able to eat your food at a slower pace, it prevents obesity. You are not going to rush your food and start asking for more. A lot of people, now I notice it now. A lot of people, when they take their time to eat their food, when you ask them, do you want more? They will tell you, no, I'm full, I'm okay. You try it. You ask people that take their time to chew their food and to eat. You ask them, do you want more? No, they will tell you, no, I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm full now. Because what? They enjoy. They take their time to eat it, they enjoy it, and they are full. You ask somebody that rushed the food, they will tell you and they still want more. Somebody that rushed their food, Somebody that eats their food in a rush, in the haste, that they do not chew it, you ask them, they will tell you they still want more. They still want more. So that is why when you are able to chew your food at a lower pace, it will prevent obesity. You won't be asking for more because what you have enjoyed. You really enjoy. You really take your time to eat and to digest it. To eat and to digest it. Chewing your food properly can help you increase the amount of nutrients you get out of the food. You know, a lot of time you just eat, we don't even get out the amount of nutrients that we need from the food. We don't get the nutrients from the food. But when you chew the food properly, you will be able to get the amount of nutrients that you actually need from the food. You will get the amount of nutrients, and that is what we want. We want to be able to enjoy the food, get the nutrients into our body, into our system. That is the reason why we are eating. That is the reason why we are eating. Not that you are not just eating alone because you are hungry. You're not just eating because you want to be full. You need to be able to enjoy the nutrients. Enjoy the nutrients of the food. Enjoy the nutrients of the food. How do we chew our food? I know a lot of us, we are waiting for it. How do we actually chew our food? This is the important thing that we need all to take out of this broadcast, from this awareness. How do we need to chew our food? How do we need to chew our food? This is the next thing we need to talk about. How do you need to chew it? How do I need to chew it? With food in your mouth, I'm going to demonstrate it. With food in your mouth, close your lips and start chewing. You see, with food in your mouth, you don't chew with your mouth open. If you actually want to chew your food properly, this is how to chew food properly in our mouth. With food in your mouth, with your food in your mouth, you close your lips together and start chewing. Your tongue should move the food from side to side. If you are getting what I'm saying, let me see your thumb up. Just press like button. If you are getting the demonstration, how you need to chew the food. If you're actually getting it, let me see your thumb up. If you close your mouth. When you close your lips and you start chewing, you move your tongue from side to side. And your jaw will rotate slightly. You see, you can see my jaw. That is how to chew the food properly. You chew it slowly. And you have to count. This is it. You should be able to count to 32 when you are chewing. Up to 32 with each bite of food in your mouth. That means you will have the food in your mouth. Have the food in your mouth. This is how to chew properly now. This is what we are talking about now. How do you chew your food properly to actually get all the benefits I have mentioned? How do you chew your food properly? With your food in your mouth, you close your lips and start to chew. Your tongue should move the food from side to side and your jaw should rotate slightly. I'm going to demonstrate it as well. Let me imagine that I have the food in my mouth and I'm going to close my lips and I'm going to chew. You can see my jaw moving. And you have to count to 32. As you are moving your mouth, as you are chewing, you count 32 on your each bite. That means if I put some food in my mouth now, I have to chew it 32 times before I actually swallow it. Before I swallow it, then you have to chew the bites of food in your mouth 32 times before you swallow it. Somebody has already mentioned it. I think Jolly have mentioned it. You chew it 32 times before you swallow it. And once the food in your mouth has lost all the texture, you need to actually know that all the food in your mouth has lost all the texture. Then you can swallow. Then you can swallow. You chew it. You might be thinking, oh, I'm not going to have that kind of time to chew that food 32 times. That is why when we want to eat, you should create time. That this time is my own time for me to eat, for me to enjoy the food, for me to get the nutrients from the food, for me to get the benefit from the food, and for me to be able to do the right thing while I am eating. We have to have time to actually eat, and so for us to be able to enjoy the food. We need to enjoy. You need to enjoy. I need to enjoy. That is actually how we need to chew our food. We need to be able to chew it a bite, 32 with each bite in our mouth, with our mouth closed, our lips close together. And then we swallow. Then you swallow 32 times. Please help us to share this program. Thank you, Omalara. Help us to share it. If you are getting what I'm saying, let me see it in the comment section. Let me see your thumb up if you are really getting it. If you want to show your clapping, let us know that you're actually getting what I'm saying. Because we all need to get it. I have been practicing it. Since that time that I've done my research, I have been practicing. When I want to eat, it's just going to click in my brain. You say, Florence, you need to remember, now is the time for you to eat. Chew your food the right way. Chew your food how you need to, so that you can get the benefits. We all need to enjoy. Food is meant to be enjoyed. We all need to enjoy it. We all need to enjoy. We don't need to be in a rush. Do not eat in a hurry. Do not eat in a hurry. Take time and enjoy the taste when eating your meal. A lot of time we just eat without even enjoying the taste. We just eat without even enjoying the nutrients in it. Don't let us eat in a hurry. Don't let us eat fast. It's not good for our health. It's not good for our well-being. It's not good for our children as well. Remember this. If you don't chew your food properly, it is not me, I did my research. You can go and do your own research as well. It said it can cause, when you chew your food properly, it can prevent memory loss in adults. It prevents memory loss in adults. And it increases the intelligence of our children. When they chew their food properly, it increases the intelligence of our children. It can prevent memory loss in adults. And that is all what we want. We want every one of us to be able to enjoy wellness, good health. That is what this page is all about. That is why it is called It Is Well, because we want it to be well with every one of us there. We want it to be well with our health. We want it to be well with our well-being. We want it to be well with our family and our loved ones. That is why this page is out, for every one of us to benefit from it. So this is the importance of chewing, the reason why you need to choose. I believe we have gained one or two things. If you've gained one or two things from this program, let me see your thumb up. Let me see yeah. Or if you want to say yes, you've gained something, let me see it on the comment section. If you have gained one or two things and you believe you can make use of it, you can make use of the information. That is why the information is there. If you know you can make use of the information, help us to share this. Help us to share the information. Help us to share it. Share it into your groups. Share it into your groups. Share it into your groups. Tell your friends about the page. Tell your loved ones about the page. That is why the page is there. To pass information, to educate ourselves, to create awareness for everything that we know it can be of good use to your health and to my health. And it shall continue to be well with you. It shall continue to be well with every one of us. It shall continue to be well with your family. It shall continue to be well with your loved ones. It shall continue to be well with everything around you. Everything in you, it shall continue to be well with everyone. Please and please help us to share the program. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We appreciate you. Please, if you know of your friends that doesn't have Facebook page, we are on YouTube as well. Our handle is called It Is Well TV. It Is Well TV on YouTube. It Is Well on Facebook. If you have your friends that doesn't have Facebook and they have YouTube, they can join us on Facebook as well. They can go and watch some of our video on Facebook, on YouTube as well, so that they can benefit from it. We want to thank every one of you for joining us this evening. We appreciate all your comments. We appreciate the love, the like, and everything. We appreciate everything. We appreciate your comment. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and it shall continue to be well with you. In the name of Jesus, God bless you all.
It is well. Information is power when it is shared. It Is Well page is all about creating awareness on health and well-being. To be healthy, you need to be in your right mind, positive thinking, healthy lifestyle, making the right choices about your health and well-being, awareness of natural things that can promote or improve your health, physical activities, emotional wellness, mental health awareness. Host Florence Adebola. Follow us on our page and let us share knowledge. It is well. It is well. It is well. Information is power when it is shared. It Is Well page is all about creating awareness on health and well-being. To be healthy, you need to be in the right mind, positive thinking, healthy lifestyle, making the right choices about your health and well-being, awareness of natural things that can promote or improve your health, physical activities, emotional wellness, mental health awareness. Host Florence Adebola. Follow us on our page and let us share knowledge. It is well. It is well.
Thank you, every one of you. Have a blessed night. See you some other time. God bless you and remain blessed. It shall continue to be well with you. Amen.